Gabriel, what did you think of this walking here?
Is this real? Yeah, no, I was just like, I just remember seeing like all these like, you know, promotional videos, these hype videos, just looking, I'm just like, I'm really gonna be here. I'm really gonna be like looking at this stage and just be like, I was here. I was here for Overlords of Orlando. Speaking of which, we got a first match, I believe, going on.
Is this button check?
Button check.
No, they're approaching.
Oh no, we're just doing it. Let's go.
Right.
Peach Ditto too was not expecting this early. Of course, I mean, with MuteAce being from the same region as Hamsor and playing it as much as I am, should be a really, just a kind of a clean setup for him at this. But we'll see how Gary does on unknown name, possibly one of the biggest upsets of the day, starting right off for you guys.
Enjoying the bridal dress that the MuteAce wears. Very suiting to his stylish nature. Known for his red glass. I think it's great having that kind of brand. Like Nairo has.
Oh.
You have your look, and MuteAce sticks to it. Also has the play style that is just doing damage right now. 28 to 113.
Yeah, MuteAce just has full control of the stage right now, and how the pace of the game is going. He's just playing pretty impressively.
Yeah, just covering all of Gary's options, just trying to force him into one specific area. I know they're not looking too hot right now.
Those initial couple hits are going to where things get started, but yeah, the absolutely suffocating nature of MuteAce's Peach play is just really something to behold.
Yeah, that first stock being lost at a low percent.
Yeah.
And then he just looked at him. He hovered right in front, watched the air dodge happen and said, hey, you're losing this stock. I'll see you next time.
And we just saw a moment there, like that kind of that example of the men from the boys when it comes to these top-level Peaches. We saw Gary pull out a bomb and then immediately just toss it like he didn't want anything to do with it.
Mm-hmm. It was also an offstage situation, but I mean, we saw a tweet from Sansora where they had the ditto between Mute. A grenade blows them both up and they go into sudden death. So it's a wildly pivotal point if you can land it, but throwing it away is just as good. They're still feeling each other out right now.
Yeah, gonna survive that.
Right, MuteAce recovering back in. And lands a solid up air here, having a difficult time.
This is just a suffocating play all over again, too.
Look at that. Just keeping a safe distance, buying enough time to get that nair on the landing. He wasn't following Gary up in the air, just sitting behind. Kind of like what you saw of like Japanese Sonic. Like they would just jump underneath you slow.
Just
catch the
lurking.
ground. Yeah. Beautiful play. Now it's 3 stocks to 1. Gary needs to get this first stock before he can even think of anything else.
And he just used it right now. He's starting to go a little bit too active with the down pressure. Not really too active, but just going for like the wild smash attack over the hips.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see the choice of the down smash there, too. Not really the most reliable, but it does manage to close out from the fair from center stage. See how Mute is going to be able to answer on this second stock here. Pretty comfortable, I'd say, in this first set, though.
The Overlords crowns in that first stock as you were going there. And Gary's getting a couple of chances. MuteAce still extending a little bit, got a grab off stage. High recovery with a down air, gets Gary back to center.
But I do love MuteAce's reaction to Gary's options. Whenever Gary feels like he's going to get a solid hit on a combo, just MuteAce just knows exactly what to do to get out of it, and he immediately reacts.
Yeah, that's just the expertise with the characters. You see the spacing there from MuteAce, too. Both players going for that F smash in neutral, and then MuteAce is saying, I'm just going to do this one more time. You're going to approach me, you're going to try to punish me. And that's going to be the first game there for Mute.
Yeah, a lot of Gary he's trying to just get any of these hits, but MuteAce is just spacing around like any burst options or just any like smash attacks. So whenever like Gary just throws out an attack, MuteAce is just ready in the prime position just to counterattack perfectly.
And you gotta understand that as an up-and-coming player as Gary must be, you know, getting a chance to play against an expert of your own definition here. You know, you're playing against one of the best Peaches in the world. You're able to take notes on the fly. We'll see if Game 2 is any kind of adaptation for him, any kind of picking up on how MuteAce was really covering the ground below him and making sure those approaches were never safe.
This dangerous shadow boxing continues. We start Game 2 on Final Destination.
Oh no.
You're going to see a lot of hovering here as they try and work the aerial mobility. Kind of the shifts in speed, right? The run speed of Peach counteracted by, well, not counteracted, but supplemented by the float speed. And those mix-ups that Peach can lay really good on the stage like this.
That airspeed coming into play there, that air dodge getting him just out of the range of the frying pan there.
And I like what Gary's like starting to do now. Instead of like trying to contest Mute from the ground, he's trying to use aerial attacks, spacing around a little bit, fading in, fading out.
Yeah, that was something MuteAce was doing Game 1, just a retreat and then punish. And Gary was doing it, had it at close percent, and it still is. Just 4% separating the two as we near the first minute.
Yeah, we see him using a lot of safe aerials now. Really just standing in space and challenging Mute to come forward.
Yeah, this game's looking a lot better for Gary than it was the first game. Definitely, like Bro's gonna mention, and can I say that side B?
Yeah, just
execution?
It's kind of still. Speaking of which, yeah, again, what you were saying is just Gary's trying to just absorb whatever Mute is doing, but oh my lord.
All right. And yeah, it took 2 stocks last time for Gary to get that first off of Mute. It's really got to be a little bit soothing to know that you did get the first one. Now at 96, you got to keep it close. Peach Bomber again. MuteAce gets him off stage.
I know, that move is deceptively powerful. I don't know what happened in between games, why they just decided, you know what, let's make this move a little bit faster and kill easier.
Yeah, Peach is definitely one of those characters that hit that, that upgrade lottery when it comes from 4 into Ultimate. Very strong character in 4, but then they just made the tools around her so much better, and then that initial down tilt starter so strong for this character. We're going to see a lot of these low percent combos here.
And the game plan hasn't really changed too much from 4 to Ultimate for Peach. I mean, like you said, mechanics changes are huge. The fact that you can dash up in a down tilt can get party started in a whole new way. Oh, Mr. Saturn.
Looks like we're not. Gary trying to find a vote. It's gone.
Give me flashbacks to Kid G. My God.
Oh, no.
All right, Gary's in a tight situation here right now.
Same stage, too.
Ooh, good parry there, and that's it.
Cook.
And that's just that expertise, that top player knowledge, where it's like, this move is going to end on this frame. I'm going to have 3 extra frames to get in here and get this punish off. And MuteAce looking very clean. That wedding dress has no stains on it after game 1.
Maybe a little tear. Maybe a little.
Yeah, you can't see it, but those seams are still tight.
Camera isn't showing there. You see that?
I mean, that's the benefit of royalty, man. You're in that 1%, you get that dress fixed up instantly.
Oh, yeah, you got on-site tailors, makeup crew, hair, all of it. The whole suite.
That, of course, wraps up our first set here, guys. I can't say it enough. This is an incredible sight for us to, from where not only Overlords itself, from the humble beginnings at the hotel ballroom, but just seeing the changeover from Smash 4 to when we're talking about the upgrade some of these characters getting, talk about how we as a community now growing and showing out more and more for not just here for everyone here, but everyone here at home. If you're missing this one, make sure you come to the next one as well. It's a great showing already.